What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's me, Des, again. Before we get into today's video and topic, I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's been going on with the Army Primer and the Army Reserves. So the BMQ land portion of your BMQ. So you'll do your BMQ first, and then you'll do your BMQ land portion right after. So if you're in a purple trade or a non-combat trade, you're not required to do the BMQ land portion. So clerks, cooks, musicians, some members of the service battalion, I believe medics are in there, I'm not 100% sure. You're not required to do the field portion of the BMQ land because those trades, you're not going to be in the field. It's basically the combat arms, so the infantry, artillery, combat engineers, armored reconnaissance, military police. They're the ones who are going to be doing a lot of the field craft, field work. So the purple trades are not required to do the BMQ land. Make sure you check in with your unit if you're planning to join the Army Reserves and you are in a purple trade to make sure that you're not required to do your BMQ land. You will do your training right after your BMQ. Okay. The second thing is the pistol replacement program has been going on for a bit. Right now it's paused for some unknown reason. I do not know, but the Army is looking to replace the World War II era Browning 9mm pistol with a new lightweight modular pistol in 9mm and can switch to 40. So that's been going on. So once I get some information on who the competitors are, I will do a quick video so you guys can see who the competitors are who want to win that competition to produce the pistols for the Army. And once a winner is chosen, I will do a quick video or a quick update so you guys know what's going on with the pistols. Another point, the regular force and reserve recruits are going to be issued brown boots around 2023. So for now, if you're joining the Army Reserves, you're probably going to get issued 10 boots. But if you're joining by 2023 or after, you're probably going to be issued the new brown boots. And hopefully if I can get myself a pair, I'll do a quick boot review of that boot. Okay, so let's get into today's video. In today's video, we're going to look at the mortar platoon as part of the mission tasks that have been given to Army Reserve units. A mission task is basically a secondary type role that's going to be given to Army Reserve units. So an Army Reserve unit will have a primary mission, and then the mission task will be the secondary. It's all under the STAR program, which is the Strengthening the Army Reserves, which was brought in around 2017. So the Army was looking at how can we boost the numbers of reservists, give them the proper equipment, funding, and make them a viable part of the Canadian Army as a whole. So mission task was one of the main things. On top of recruitment and retention, so a mission task is basically not a standalone task. It's part of the overall Army structure. So a reserve unit that's given a mission task, for example, you have mortar platoon, direct fire support platoon, assault pioneer platoon, which is going to be given mainly to the infantry. You might have light engineering bridging, long haul transport, persistent surveillance. So all these new mission tasks are going to be given to every reserve unit now and into the foreseeable future. So in today's video, we're going to look at the mortar platoon, the role of the mortar platoon, a bit of the structure, and then we're going to get into a quick discussion about that mortar platoon in an Army Reserve unit. So the role of the mortar platoon within the infantry battalion is to provide indirect fire to support units on the front lines. This capability is a valuable part of an infantry battalion's firepower, which provides high explosives onto the enemy, but assists in deception plans, providing smoke and illumination. A typical mortar platoon consists of a mortar platoon command post and is the fire support coordination center within a battalion headquarters. 2 81mm mortar detachment sections of 4 mortars each for a total of 8 mortars. And the typical strength of a mortar platoon is between 40 to 50 soldiers. The L16 81mm mortar, which is used by the Canadian Army, is a medium weight mortar. It is a smooth bore, muzzle loading, high angle of fire weapon used for long range indirect fire support. It has the tactical advantage of a high trajectory, which allows it to be sighted and engage targets from behind cover, and to provide overhead support for friendly troops. The effective range of the 81mm mortar is over 5,650 meters with an effective firing range of between 100 to 5,650 meters with both high explosive and smoke rounds, and between 400 meters to 4,800 meters with illumination rounds, and can fire at a rate of 15 rounds per minute, 1 to 12 rounds in sustained fire, and 20 rounds per minute for short periods. The weapon system can either be man-packed or transported in a light vehicle by the mortar detachment along with the ammunition. This means that in order to fire in support of an infantry unit or other combat elements, mortars would have to be placed within the infantry battalion's area of operations, or AOR. A complete mortar consists of a monobolic steel barrel with a smoothbore, a bipod mount, and is equipped with the optical C2 with Trilux illumination sighting system. The type of ammunition used within the mortar detachment consists of high explosives, illumination, and smoke rounds. So that was a quick intro into the mortar platoon, how a mortar platoon is organized, the L16 mortar, the type of rounds that you will fire from the L16, the amount of people that are needed to generate a complete mortar platoon. So as part of the Army's mission tasks that have been given to Army Reserve units, mortar platoon is one of them. If you decide to join a infantry unit that has that mission task of providing a complete mortar platoon for possible deployment, you will get the opportunity to get onto your basic and onto your advanced mortarman's course. You're going to get lots of opportunity to fire the L16 in support of reserve and in support of regular force units. So it's a great opportunity that Army Reserve units are starting to get all these mission tasks. It's a great way for reservists to get hands-on equipment we probably have never got a lot of hands-on in the past. And with these mission tasks, it'll give greater opportunity for those who want to deploy with a regular force unit to be in a Army Reserve unit with a specific mission task to be able to deploy. As you know, the units you're going to be joining will be required to hire 7 times the amount of members to generate that one mortar platoon for deployment overseas. Currently, there is a Army Reserve mortar platoon overseas in Latvia, and it's actually made up of 2 units, not just 1. And basically, they're getting the opportunity to put into play the training that they've gotten here. So there it is, guys. The mortar platoon, how the mortar platoon is structured, the opportunities for someone who's joining an Army Reserve unit with that mortar platoon mission task to get the opportunity to get hands-on the mortar and possibly that opportunity to deploy overseas. So there it is, guys. There will be more videos of more mission tasks coming soon. Just stay tuned, check them out. If you like this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please do comment in the comment section. If you're new to this channel, welcome aboard. Please do subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.